When the woman was taking a shower, she discovered someone seemed to be watching her from behind the door, and the surrounding lights began to flicker gradually. She grabbed her clothes, preparing to go out and check. Unexpectedly, it turned out to be her expedition teammate Sarah was frightened and quickly left. She went to the bedroom, but when she tried to sleep, something even more terrifying happened. In the middle of the night, Ellie beside her was suffering from severe abdominal pain, so she called Sarah to accompany her to the bathroom. They were 60 kilometers away from the city. Even though they were scholars researching supernatural phenomena, they were still very afraid. But as they were going downstairs, something strange happened. An arm suddenly extended from under the staircase. Sarah looked down to investigate and discovered Ellie hiding there, who told her that the person walking ahead wasn't herself. Sarah felt a chill down her spine. She turned around to check, and the other Ellie turned around as well. At that moment, Sarah knew the other might not be human, but then it suddenly disappeared from sight. Even the lights dimmed. Sarah was so frightened she stared ahead, not daring to move at all. After a few seconds, when she calmed down, a terrifying shadow suddenly rushed toward her. Sarah felt as if she had experienced a nightmare, but somehow she found herself in a bamboo forest. She didn't know what had happened. She could only crawl out from among the dense bamboo. Originally, she had come on an expedition with a group of friends. Their purpose was only to find a missing teammate, but in this short time, all sorts of bizarre incidents had occurred. On the other side, Ellie was in a similar situation. When she woke up, she was in a swamp. Ellie struggled hard to crawl to the shore, but the more she struggled, the deeper she sank. Soon, she disappeared into the swamp. Fortunately, at the critical moment, she stretched out her arm and grabbed a vine in front of her, successfully crawling out of the mud. Meanwhile, Sarah was still in the forest preparing to return. Just then, she encountered her teammates who had come searching. Ellie had also successfully run over. The teammates teased her about being covered in mud. Ellie crouched down and cried inconsolably. Then the group sat together to discuss. Since Ellie had a lower psychological tolerance, she decided to return alone. While the others continued on this adventure, they had all come with the professor a year ago. The professor's girlfriend was exploring here, but mysteriously disappeared in this strange forest. However, after walking several kilometers, they discovered something odd ahead. The group arrived at an open space. Upon closer inspection, they found a huge wooden pillar covered with various totems as if prepared for some kind of ritual.